Hey guys, Jill Renfro here, Diamond with Plexus. Number one, I look a hot mess. I still have gym hair and in gym clothes from this morning, so don't judge me. But I felt that I just needed to do this and I needed to share this like right now. No ifs, no ands, no buts about it, and it's called being obedient, so here I go. I just got done doing a training for my team. I do Working Wednesday every Wednesday. And one of the things that I was talking about was Super Saturday, because now we're on crunch time. We are on the downhill slide of Super Saturday. And I have to share this because it'll change everything. This is my fifth Christmas and New Year's season with Plexus. I started in 2014, so this is my fifth holiday season, and I'm just super pumped for what we have coming out and what's around the corner, as in just a few days and few weeks and then months to come in this next year. I'm pumped. But let me tell you a little backstory. So Super Saturday 2015 was coming up, and I wasn't registered for it at all. I love the products, right? I knew that the products worked. I had lost 30 pounds. I was sleeping better, pooping better. You know how that goes, girl. And I was a D-ranked silver ambassador, meaning I had ranked silver in the company, but I lost my rank because I did not have 3 active level 1s. So I did have PV, I did have some customers, and I was making an income with Plexus. I was making enough to pay for my products, and I was making enough to have extras, like legit money. And you're like, that's real money in my account, like gas money, get my nails done, girlfriend, go to Target trips. But it wasn't enough money to quit my job. It wasn't enough money to get my husband to really be on board with me. It wasn't enough money to pay off our bukus of debt at the time, but it was enough money to give me a little bit sprinkle of belief. So I knew I loved the product. I knew that there was something to it, but I wasn't all involved with all my uplines. I was a creeper on team pages. I wasn't in chat threads that didn't really exist back then. And I wasn't, all up in the active things. I'd never hosted an event before. I'd actually never even gone to an event before. And a friend of mine she was on a sideline team, on the same team, but we were sidelines. She was like, hey, will you go to this Super Saturday thing with me? It's in Houston. Like, we'll go eat at like Cheesecake Factory. We'll have a fun time. I'll drive. Come with me. So let me just go ahead and tell you all of my excuses. Number one, it's a Saturday and I'm a teacher. I don't give up my Saturdays. I'm sorry. I'm a little bit tired and I'm going to stay on the couch. And it's my Christmas vacation. Number two, it is cold, and I love cold months. I love cold months because it just lets me stay home and light my candles and eat good food and watch all the Hallmark. Like, I am 100% a holiday junkie. And number three, my husband worked in the oil field and he traveled nonstop for his job, and he was supposed to have that weekend off, right? And that never happened. My husband worked one time 6 months off on an out-of-town job, like gone. Like, I was married, party, single of one. He worked one time like 200 days straight, not a day off. So to have a day off with him is rare, right? And back then we did not have live streaming Super Saturdays. Those didn't exist. And so I had a lot of excuses, okay? Something told me I needed to go. Deep in my pit of my tummy and in my heart, something told me that I needed to go. So the day of the event, I paid my $19.95 that morning. I had a bad headache and I wasn't feeling good. I felt like I was coming down with the funk, right? I was a third grade teacher. Hello, you're gonna get the funk. And I felt like I was coming down with something. Man, I'm sorry. I started my period that day, and girlfriend, day one for me, that don't feel good. So now I've got the sniffles and the funk and the gunk. Now I've got the headache and the pain and the cramps. I'm a whining and a moaning and a groaning. My husband is home in bed when my alarm goes off to leave with my friend, right? He's never, ever, ever home. And it's freezing, drizzling rain in Texas. It never does that. And it's almost like our snow. And all I wanted to do was stay at home, eat chicken and dumplings, and be one with the couch and watch endless Christmas movies before I have to go back to work on Monday, right? And so I remember sitting there and thinking, I'm not gonna go. And something just didn't feel right for me to stay at home. So through all the excuses, I got my purse in the car and I went. I went skeptical. I went not knowing about this business opportunity. I knew that people made money. I knew that people drove some Lexuses. I knew that people went to trips, but I didn't know those people. I knew that people did things, but I didn't know any of them. Those weren't people in my small town network. And I just had this feeling that I needed to be there. Y'all, I walked in as a very unsure, skeptical, D-ranked silver who had mustard seed type faith. You know, mountains will move when you just have mustard seed type faith. And I did. Halfway through, I had tears coming down my face. I'm taking notes and I almost feel like I'm at church. I'm like, what is happening? Like, I'm supposed to be here. These are my people. I have found my people. Like, I just was drawn to every story and every share and everything. Lori and Jetty Harrison were the trainers that year in Houston, and I didn't even know really who they were or what a diamond was, right? And I don't even think they know this. I don't even know if Lori knows, but like what they did that day and what they shared and what they said, it forever changed everything for me. Everything. And I just knew that is where I needed to be. And I needed to do something with this company and with this opportunity. And I was on fire. I was so excited to just get home and work and share and post. Guys, we didn't have stories. We didn't have live videos. We didn't have team calls. Zoom was like not even a thing. People would log into a conference call, like legit dial a dee and log into a conference call and you would hear like audio. And there wasn't these things that we had today. I just was like, I gotta go home and I gotta tell everybody about Plexus. I just knew it's where I needed to be. Well, I go home after that day and I walk in the door and my husband's like, how's your day? And I am just like, blah, throw up Plexus, crying and got whelps and red splotches and just emotional. I'm like, this is what I'm going to do. This is going to change our life. This is going to get us out of debt. I'm going to go to the top. Did you know that there's these girls and these people and these men and they drive Lexuses and they go to Hawaii and they have trips and they do things and there's like these shopping sprees and like they have contests and they like do things. Did you know? And I'm like throwing up Plexus on him and I'll never forget. Ever, and my husband will tell you this too if you ever meet him, I will never forget the line that he told me. He looked at me straight in the eyes and he said, babe, did you join a cult? Like serious as a heart attack. And I said, no, I didn't join no cult. And he is like, what are you, like, did you like cut your finger and sign in blood? Like what is happening? You left like, and I came back like alive and excited because I had belief that was just overflowing inside of me. Guys, that was January 2015 as a D-ranked silver. 2 months later, I ranked gold and senior gold in the same month. 2 months later, ruby. 2 months later, senior ruby. 3.5 months later, emerald. 8 months later, sapphire. A year later, diamond. And today, here I am in my beautiful at-home office, being with this company for going on 5 years as a 30-year-old, getting to call my shots with a husband who's not begging for a day off, who's home every single night from his job because he was able to make that decision to pick a different job. That I'm not in that classroom, that teacher fighting those junks and those funks and begging for a Saturday and counting down the hours to my holiday break. That's not us. Our life looks completely different. We've paid off thousands and thousands of debt and have changed our lives because I got over my damn self and my excuses. And even when I told myself no, and came up with every excuse in the book, something told me my booty boo needed to be in a chair at Super Saturday. So I'm here to tell you, if something is pulling you into this business and this opportunity, get your booty boo to a chair at Super Saturday or get the live stream. We didn't have that option. You have that option. Pay $19.95. Don't go out to eat this weekend. Save your $20 and get registered for Super Saturday. There's 3 types of people, and I was telling my team this earlier, and I'm gonna leave you with this. There's 3 types of people. Person A, they don't register for Super Saturday, and I don't feel bad for them. Womp, womp, womp. They never grow their business. Events build belief. You want to grow, you get to events. So person A doesn't register for Super Saturday. They're not going to probably be at convention, nor will they be at Leaders Retreat, nor will they be at Emerald Extravaganza or Diamond Destination. They won't. Okay? There you go. Don't feel bad for them people. Bye-bye. Person B, they register for Super Saturday. They're excited. They were told to register. They have a lot of hope that, yeah, they said register for Super Saturday. This will change everything for me. They register, but they don't utilize the tools. They don't grow during that event. They just hope that that's the golden ticket to change, right? They hope that they're going to give them to the key to success. So they go excited, but they don't apply what they learn. And then C, person C, they go to they register for Super Saturday, they go to Super Saturday, watch the live stream, they're very excited, they're eager, they're hopeful, they've got some belief, and they're ready. They learn, they grow, and they apply what was taught that day, and their business changes forever. So get your boo to Super Saturday, or you get the live stream and get your friend. Even on a cold, drizzly, rainy day, and she got a headache, and she's starting her period, and her husband is home, and she got every excuse in the book, you tell her but to get in the car.